Law of cosines. Quick review for us. The law of cosines comes in three renditions. Notice a squared is by itself, the a term is by itself on the left, and it always matches the angle on the very end of the side on the right. When it's b squared by itself, we have the cosine of b, and c squared c. Always check and see. In this problem, we're going to check, is there a pair that we can use the law of sines, and we don't have to do the law of cosines. But you can see this angle A is unknown, side A is no pair, angle 10 is known, but side B is unknown, and C is known, but angle C isn't. So there is no pair that is known. So we must use the law of cosines. Since angle 10 is known, and that's B, I'm going to pick this rendition, b squared equals a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cosine b, because I want that angle to be in my problem because it's the only one that is known. So putting in the numbers I know and don't know, I get b squared equals a squared plus 30 squared minus 240 times 30 times cosine of b, which is 10. Alright, so I get b squared equals. When I do this, I am going to get the fact that I plugged it all out, and I got b squared equals 136. So when you plug that in your calculator, you will as well. Now take the square root, get b equals 11.7. So I'll put that up here. Alright, now I have a pair, but I taught you during the class to switch to the law of sines right in the middle of this problem once you know a pair. That is not always wise, because the law of sines only knows how to give you answers that are acute angles. So we talked about that in the case where we needed to look for the second case when the answer was obtuse. So when this angle is 10 degrees, I am not going to use the law of sines right away, because it's going to give me an answer and I have to check for another answer. So therefore, why do that? Why confuse ourselves? You remember we did the law of cosines and we weren't doing that. We kept coming up, some of us had wrong answers and we weren't sure why. So let's go ahead and use the law of cosines again, and therefore, the law of cosines is never going to fail us or trick us or give us half the information like the law of cosines does sometimes. So, this time, what will I use? I now know, I think I'll use this one, side C, and side C, doesn't matter exactly which one, so c squared equals, I'm going to erase this since I already put the 11.7 on my board, so I don't want to go out of the screen. So I'm going to do c squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine c. I know everything but this angle, so the cosine, law of cosines will not give me anything ambiguous. It will be the correct angle. 30 squared equals 40 squared plus 11.7 squared minus 2 times 40 times 11.7 cosine c. So calculating that and moving it to the other side, I get minus 837 equals 2 times 40 times 11.7 was negative 936 cosine c. Divide both sides by negative 936 and I get cosine c equals 0.896, and inverse cosine 0.896 will give me the angle 26.6 degrees. That goes in here for angle C. No, I know everything but the third angle. Add these up, it'll be 36.6 and subtract from 180. When you do that, 36.6 from 180 is 143.4. Alright, we will all get the same answers if we use the law of cosines and don't reflect back to the law of sines. You can come in. Alright, we're done. Class of science physics is starting.
You moaned at least this loud.
Bye-bye.